Okay, so here we have two monthly budgets side by side. This one is for my May expenses, and this one's going to be for my June expenses. And what you can see here is we have current month for expenses May, prior month for income April. So this section of my budget up here is April income, and down here is our May expenses. And we use the prior month's income to pay for our current month's expenses because we often don't know how much we're going to get paid in a month. So it makes it pretty impossible to budget expenses if we don't know how much income is going to come in that month. This way, we know how much money we made in April by the time May comes around. So, for instance, payday for me was just over this weekend, May 25th. So what I'm going to do is record that paycheck here on my June budget. So this will be June. My income is May. And so I want to put paycheck. And this was actually my second paycheck in May. So I'll go ahead and record my first paycheck also. And those are the two paychecks that I get for May. Now, if you also have another source of income, say maybe self-employment income, and that comes in, periodically when your clients pay, you don't know exactly when it's going to come, you can just put self-employed here, and then on the last day of May, because this is all May, you'll just add up your self-employment income and put it here. So let's say, you made $500. And the next thing you want to record up in this May section is whatever buffer you have sitting in your checking account. And the reason we have a buffer sitting in the checking account is in case we go over. So I don't know, everyone has different flexibility in their budgeting. I allow myself quite a bit of leniency. So I have a buffer of about $1,300. You may want your buffer to be less, you may want it to be more. This just gives me peace of mind, so I know that if I go over my spending or I have an unexpected expense come up in the month, then I can go ahead and tap into this buffer, but then I'll know I'll need to, replenish it at some point in the future. So then we just total all that up here, so we can just do that really quick. So we have $41.85 as a total there. So then what I also want to do is come June 1st, 6/1, I want to look at my checking account balance, and it should match what I have here. So those two should always be the same number. If they don't, maybe you tapped into your buffer more than you thought. Double check your self-employment income, double check your paychecks, because we want this number to be matching to this number so we know where all our dollars are, and so we know when we do our June budget, we know exactly how much we have to spend without going over.